Rumor has it one of these Samsung Galaxy S10 models coming up will have 5 cameras on the device. So I gotta ask again, does more cameras actually equal more cares?
Get daily tech news in a way that doesn't suck. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Front Page Tech. Of course, the show that gives you all this tech news from one geek, that is me, to another, that is you. Happy Monday. That sweet, catchy intro tune that you just heard, in fact, that you hear every single episode of this show, at least for Season 6, was created by our friend, the very, very talented Randy Vasquez, and over the weekend, he actually released a full version of that theme song, of the intro track that was originally created for us. He released a full version. We'll link that down in the description below if you're interested to hear the whole thing. Also, subscribe to Randy and tell him that you love him, because we love him, and he needs that love all over his face. There's no way out of this now. Let's just move on. Let's do the news. We don't need to talk about this. Story numero uno. When it comes to iOS 12, you guys know my opinions. I am very, very pleased with Apple, the fact that they were self-aware enough to take a step back and refine and optimize the software. But that doesn't mean that iOS 11 is any better. And the latest update for iOS 11, at least the latest release before iOS 12, is apparently killing batteries everywhere. RIP. Rest in pepperoni. So the latest release of iOS 11, being iOS 11.4, seems to have an issue for a lot of users in that it's destroying battery life. Though there are a ton of complaints right now, we don't know the exact cause in terms of what in the software is draining the battery so quickly, but it's happening. Like, to the point where some people claim their battery life is only half as long as before. It's actually kind of shocking, but it's almost looking like the beta of iOS 12 is more stable, more reliable than the stable version of iOS, being iOS 11.4. That's really weird, at least for me too, because I would never actually recommend you download the beta version of the OS on your device, especially your main devices, like if you need them to be reliable, especially a device like a phone where you do need it to work all the time, and you could put that at risk by downloading beta. But the beta software for iOS 12 isn't looking half bad right now. Okay, so now let's talk about Snapchat. Oh, you poor thing, little Snapchat. A lot of people disagree with me. I always say that Snapchat is dying, the user base is declining, and it's happening very, very rapidly. And of course, the people that use Snapchat every day are like, "You're wrong, Snapchat is so great, it's not dying, it's nowhere near dead." Well, my friends, the numbers don't lie, and last quarter they experienced a loss of $384 million. Just gone. Poof, gone. And now they're not making any decisions that are any better. Okay, so this one is just kind of weird, but Snapchat's next move, I guess, is going to be trying to make money off of Amazon. So there was code found in an upcoming version of Snapchat where there's something in the code called camera search. Currently, the feature is codenamed Eagle. That doesn't fucking matter. That's not even relevant to the story. The feature itself would let you press and hold to identify an object, song, barcode, and more. And then it would send that visual search data to its quote-unquote partners, being Amazon and Shazam. Specifically, the hope with the whole Amazon thing is that you will open Snapchat and use Snapchat to look at an object, and it will then take that data and find the listing on Amazon, and hopefully you buy it. You have got to be freaking kidding me. Are you serious, right? Snapchat, you're gonna tell me that your next big business move is affiliate sales? Like, you're gonna hope to make money with Snapchat because of Amazon? That's what you're doing? You literally have the same business model as every other tech YouTuber that does top 5 tech products under $50. Your business model is affiliate marketing here. That's what you're doing. Snapchat, grow the f up. Your business is dying. If you don't want it to die, if you want to save the business, learn to make money from your business and don't try to use Amazon. You look like a fucking bitch. Okay, let's talk about the Samsung Galaxy S10. As we reported, sometime last week, we mentioned that there's going to be 3 versions of the device. And one of those versions now, apparently, reportedly, gonna have 5 cameras. Okay, so the top tier version of the Samsung Galaxy S10, where they're going all out, will be the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So when we say 5 cameras, that's 3 on the back, 2 on the front. Okay. As you know, we just reported this same thing, but about LG, and we made fun of them, had this whole animation about how LG just assumes that 5 cameras equals 5 cares, just add more cameras because they equal more cares. But does the same thing apply to Samsung? Okay, so for the Galaxy S10 Plus, it's going to feature a dual lens camera system on the back that is similar to what we already have with the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. But it's going to add another third option on the back, that third camera lens that will be an ultra wide angle lens. And then turn the device over and you'll have 2 cameras on the front side too. And according to reports, what we'll see there will be similar to what we have already on the Samsung Galaxy A8 smartphone. It'll have that standard camera sensor and then a secondary telephoto sensor that will enable portrait mode for selfies with blurred backgrounds and you know, that whole thing. Okay, so to be fair, if there is a company that's going to be able to pull this off effectively, it is going to be Samsung. So I am curious to see what they do here. Although I'm starting to get worried with how many cameras we're starting to add onto these devices. I mean, we just saw a report of that one brand adding 9 cameras on the back. Listen, there's a point where for the average consumer, none of this stuff matters. Like, if you're trying to sell me a camera that is also a phone, I might as well just go out there and buy a camera, right? We want a good all-around experience. I'm totally cool with a phone that you can pick up and it's point and shoot and it takes really good, reliable pictures. But there's a point where adding more cameras won't convince the average consumer that your phone is okay. It'll just confuse everybody. Why do we need 9 cameras? We're at 5 now. And I'm just wondering, at what point are we going a little bit past the point of practical? You guys let me know in the comment section below.
And now, today's sponsor.
So you're right in the middle of that intense game of Mahjong on your phone when suddenly, without warning, your thumb has a crazy spasm and instead of placing the winning tile, you tap on that awful banner ad. Before you make any impulsive decisions and throw your phone, have you perhaps heard of AdGuard for Android? AdGuard is a unique no-root ad blocking system that doesn't just remove ads from apps and browsers, but also protects your privacy. When you use AdGuard, you even have control of which ads in which apps get blocked, so you can leave YouTube alone. AdGuard is also super intuitive to use and set up. Highly customizable, works on rooted as well as unrooted devices, and has everything you'll ever need from an ad block tool. So if you're like me and you are tired of being bombarded by malicious ads, go ahead, click our special link in the description for a sweet 30% off. And of course, huge thanks to AdGuard for supporting our community. So that is the show. Hopefully you liked, you learned something. If you did, hit that like button. If you hate my stupid face, go ahead and hit the dislike button. And of course, subscribe if you're new here. Subscribe and I'll see you tomorrow.